We know that the country is buried in student loan debt. A lot of people have had to suffer quite a bit economically to deal with that. Well, one individual came up with a very clever idea of how to save some money to then put into paying off student loan debt. This is a California man named Dylan who shelled out just $150 a year to eat every meal at Six Flags Magic Mountain in order to save thousands of dollars, pay off his student loan debt, and eventually get married and purchase a house in Los Angeles. He has done this since 2014. And the way he did it, because I read this and I thought, well, I've eaten food at these places. How are you saving money off of that? A beer is $20. Well, apparently that particular theme park offers guests a quote, premium season dining pass, which allows visitors to enjoy lunch and dinner items, as well as a snack and unlimited drinks during every visit on any regular operating day. The deal, which doesn't include alcoholic beverages, is listed on the site at $109 plus tax for 2 meals. So he would time his days so that he could eat both lunch and dinner at the park. He's eaten an estimated 2,000 meals there, costing on average about 50 cents per seating over 7 years. He says, one of my coworkers says she spends $1,500 a month on eating out. I was like, yeah, I'm not going down that road. It was crazy. I was saving money, paying off student loans. That is an insane savings, but I cannot imagine eating 2,000 meals at a theme park. That is definitely at some cost, Brett.
I am looking right now at the culinary offerings at Six Flags Magic Mountain in Valencia, California, and it goes around the globe. You got Goliath goodies with churros, high octane wings. There's a Johnny Rockets there. There's a farm roasted corn stand. There's a lot of fried chicken. It looks so good, but I think you could I think this is a great idea.
Do you think they still offer it? Do you think that them offering it will live on past this thing? You'd have to live close, I imagine.
Yeah, you'd have to live close, but like it's not, there's stuff around. It's kind of out in the middle of nowhere, Six Flags. Yeah. It's about, probably an hour north of downtown Los Angeles if you take freeways only. But I think you can do. I think no, I don't know. I think it's a really good idea, and it's a way to beat the system. And I love everything like that. It's why I spent many hours watching extreme couponing shows. Yes, it's sad that this is the America we live in. I think when we try to take a story like this and just enjoy it for the absurd America we live in sometimes, we can also invoke things that we have to think about, where frequently the lower cost items that you eat are the worst for you. So people who already have it bad have to go out of their way and spend more money to get fresh produce, so they don't typically do that. So your vegetables will be the lettuce on your steak burger that you get on the 69-cent menu. But yeah, this is hilarious.
So it is fun initially, but obviously a lot of our audience is saying, like it's going to cause health problems, and it might. We don't know exactly what he was eating, but yeah, that is definitely true. And also, while we love pointing out people who beat the system, or something that on its face seems good happens, and that's good. It's fun. It's a Friday show. We want you to have fun. Beating the system is great, but changing the system so that you don't need to beat the system is greater. And as of right now, as of 2020, we had $1.71 trillion in student loan debt. That is nearly 43 million Americans owing $1.5 trillion on average. $36,500, and not all of them will be able to eat at Magic Mountain, nor should they. Now, what could be done to avoid them having to do that is Joe Biden doing what he said he would do, which is canceling at least some student loan debt. Now, we don't expect at this point that he is going to do literally anything, and if he does, it's not going to be the 50,000 that many have called for. They said they would look into this back in February. It's been like 7 or 8 months and nothing has happened basically. But anyway, even if he followed through on just canceling $10,000, it would free up 15 million Americans from student loan debt. And think about how great that would be. And then they could just eat the food at Magic Mountain to kind of enjoy it and eventually have a sore stomach.
And for all of you wondering, for the season 2022 season, they do have the deluxe dining pass still available at sixflags.com.
I'm gonna look into it. Might be worth it even if you just go once.
For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/The Damage Report. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.